Alright, so today I'm playing a little game. I'm playing the all-in-one 2021 digital planner. We have a Samsung Note 20, an iPad Pro, an iPhone, a Surface Duo, and a Surface Pro. Guys and gals, if you are looking to digital plan and get 2021 started, this is the video that you're going to want to watch, because we're going to dive into digital planning and the Key2Success Planner on a universal app called OneNote. I'm going to show you the behind the scenes of what makes this planner the most sought after professional planner on the digital market today. So stay with me. Alright, so first off, why use OneNote? A lot of you guys out there have probably seen different digital planners for the last couple of years slowly develop on apps like GoodNotes, NoteShelf, Nobility, and a lot of those apps are only found on Apple products and are primarily used with the iPad. Over the last few years, as I have developed our planner, the Key2Success planning system, I wanted to be able to carry my planner wherever I go across any single device that I have. And I've used GoodNotes, I've used NoteShelf, and I use Nobility, and they're all really powerful note-taking apps. If you're an Apple user and you love your iPad, I can tell you that these apps are solid, and we have a planner that works with each and every one of those. Our PDF planner works great in any one of those apps. But if you're someone that finds yourself having an iPad at home, a Surface on the go for your work, and a Windows machine at your desk, but maybe you have a little bit of creative in you that you have an Apple computer at home, you want a planner that is going to work across all of those devices. Our Key2Success Planner has been designed to work with OneNote and be a planner that you're going to enjoy, a professional planner that's going to take you leaps and bounds forward. So no matter what device you're using, this planner will be there with you. Today I'm going to show you the planner on the Surface Pro. I'm also going to show you some side-by-sides of how it works on the iPad as well as the Samsung Note 20, and I'll even give you a sneak peek of the Surface Duo. And if you guys want to watch the whole video on the Surface Duo, go ahead and check out that video right here. But let's jump right into it. So I have been someone over the last few years that has really just wanted to grow my ability to just be able to connect with the world around me and establish my vision and establish my goals. And we did that when we created this planner. We have a live chat, and sometimes when I'm working, you guys are chatting with me. Hello, Kent. Just came across your planner. I've been using the Full Focus Planner, but made a decision to go digital this year. Interested in your application. Interesting. Well, let's see if we can help Kent. Okay. As we dive into the planning system, the first thing I'm going to show you is our templates. We have a couple of different note templates that we've developed over the last couple of years. One has lines, one is blank, and one has a dot section. What's really cool about our templates is at any given time, you can use your pencil, your mouse, and you can copy those templates and insert those throughout the planner. So if you're a heavy note taker and you want to really expand your note-taking journey, go ahead and copy these templates throughout the planning system. It's going to be something that's really going to help you out, and also it's going to help you just kind of create your own planning system in whatever form or fashion you're looking to do so. The other page that we have in our templates is our team planner, our ideal week page, our weekly page, and then our quarterly reviews. These are all templates, and the reason why we provide these templates is we learned that a lot of our customers kind of go with the flow. They have different seasons to their business, their professional life, or what they're accomplishing at home. And by providing these quarterly and monthly and ongoing templates, you can kind of create your own open source planner that best suits you. You can also follow our structure, which we have laid out in the planning system below. So at every planning system, one thing that we really highly focus on, and something we introduced this last year, was the vision board. This is a space that you can really just kind of take home of your year, write down the ideas that are coming to mind that you really want to invest yourself in, what you want to achieve, and then be able to plot those pages out on our planning grid. Now, one thing that we really do here at the Key2Success planning system is provide you as much education and training as possible. Every single page I'm going to show you today, we have a complete video that goes through how to utilize that page, how to maximize it, my thought and theories behind it. So by any means you feel like I'm getting too far ahead, in the description there is a link to our training section, and you guys can look at each one of those videos firsthand and really learn if this is something that's going to help you move forward. Our annual keys, over the last 2 years, we developed 4 annual keys. These are areas that we find that we want to maximize our investment. Self-development, relationship development, career development, and community development. This is a spot when you look at your year, in each one of those quadrants, each one of those development areas, what are you going to do to succeed? Where do you want to excel, and how do you want to move forward? I recently held an interview with someone that really wanted to talk about this particular area and how we came up with it. And if you guys follow our YouTube page, go ahead and check out that video. If you're not following our page, I highly recommend you take a minute, follow our page, like this video, and just learn about digital planning and tech review and how to maximize your professional world in this digital space that we're living in. Another big section that a lot of people get a lot of bang for their buck out of is the actual goal planner. The goal planner is a section where you take those executable items, you determine what your goal is, which category it falls in, you understand your milestones that you have in front of you, and really just kind of brain map what you need to do and how you go about accomplishing those goals, what action steps are going to be so important for you, and place those here. And we all love rewards, and sometimes we need to be reminded of what makes us successful and why we're going after this particular goal, and you do so right here. Our meeting section is a page that's been very well sought after by a lot of different users. How many times have you been in a meeting and you want to take notes with that client? And for so often, so many times, we put this computer up and we start basically talking and typing and clicking as our customer, our neighbor, our friend, our colleague is trying to tell us something. What we've learned at the Key2Success planning system is by taking notes, pulling out that notepad and start writing down what it is the person you're talking to or listening to is saying, the person feels like you're more invested, more engaged with what they are trying to tell you, what they want from the project that you guys are working on or the event that you're preparing for. This note page allows you to get into that rhythm, to go ahead to write notes, to listen to your customer, listen to your colleague, and write down the things that matter most. Determine what projects you're going to work on, what action steps you are going to assign or take on, as well as what it means to recap that meeting. So many times when I leave a meeting, I'm like, why did I go to that meeting? Why was I there for an hour? And this gives me the opportunity to make an assessment of that meeting and learn what I want to achieve the next time I meet with this individual or meet on this project. And again, these are pages that you guys can copy and paste and move throughout. And if you want to learn more about this meeting page, definitely check it out. Projects page is an area that we have a lot of opportunities for people to really dive into. You're going to see in a moment how we start to link some of this information together using OneNote, which is something that's really powerful. So let's jump into a quarter. So in each quarter, we have this quarterly review. It's a space where, again, you can start to structure your quarter. You can go ahead and write out your quarter, put your timeline together of the objectives that are in front of you. But if you look right here, one of my objectives says men's group development. If I go ahead and I tap that, it is going to give me the option and it'll jump right into my projects tab to this particular project. What's so powerful about OneNote is you can start to develop links. So when I was in that project, I can go back here, I can click and hold, and this window pops up and it says copy link to page. I can copy that And just as you saw here on the quarterly page, I'm going to jump into my daily page, and I'm just going to click right here on that daily page, and I'm going to hit paste. And you can see now that that page is located right there, and I can easily select it. I can move it wherever I want it to go. But this is what's so powerful about OneNote is you can start to build a library of content that you're planning. You can index that content and you can bring it forward each and every day. So many of you guys always tell me, wow, one thing I like about daily planners is I'm constantly have to write in paper planners and then each and every day keep moving the task that I was not able to finish from one day to the next day. Well, with OneNote, you can go ahead and you can select this whole area if you didn't get everything done. And you can go ahead and copy that. And then you can move into another page and you can go ahead and hit paste. And all of those notes, all those to-dos that you didn't finish on that particular day, you can move until the next day. And what I often will do is I'll move them from one page to the next. And then what I'll do is I'll look at the items that I got done. In this case, these are the ones that I checked off. And I'll go ahead and I'll erase those. And then I will bring the notes up that I wasn't able to complete, and then go ahead and start writing additional notes. This is one of my favorite parts about digital planning, is I have the ability to handwrite all my notes. I can even go ahead and type in the notes if I choose to. And that's one thing we really did in 2021 is we started to do more typing. We heard what you had to say about typing, because as we got this universal app and we started to see people using their phones, their iPads, this is an iPhone I guess, using their iPads, using these surfaces, using these different devices, a lot of you were saying, hey, I'm at my desk and I'm typing notes. And now we have the ability to go ahead and type in the planner throughout 2021. And that is something I've really come accustomed to, especially as my home office has become a permanent fixture in my everyday life. These quarterly pages are really a big part of our system, and it's really a space where we find that a lot of users do invest a significant amount of time in, but that investment has a lot of rewards as you move throughout the quarter. And if you want to learn about how to maximize use of this page, go ahead and check out that training video. There's 2 pages to the review section. One is a page for planning, and one is really a page for taking notes and really looking at your reflection and tracking your progress. Another important page that comes up each and every quarter is our ideal week page. This is a page if you are someone that wants to build on routine, build out your habits and become more effective and more productive with your time. This is a page I seriously recommend you taking a few minutes and just really invest some time and energy in determining what it is that you want to do each and every week. What does that template look like for you? And how do you start to segregate where you put your family, your work, your career, your community, and how do you build those relationships that are so important to every aspect of your life? And this page has been really helpful for me, especially now as my world has been shaken, much like many of your guys' worlds have been shaken. This was a page that really got me grounded again and really got me to figure out exactly where my energy should be spent most and how I could become most effective in achieving the goals that were in front of me. And we got a whole video on this page again that really just kind of dives into why this ideal week is such a big part of our planner. The other thing that I'm really excited for is our team planner this year. The team planner is a new addition, and there's a lot of new additions to the planner. So if you're someone that has been part of our planner before or looked at our system in the past, we did a whole video on just all the new things in 2021. And again, I'll link that in the description above. It's up here. But this is a page that a lot of families, a lot of businesses, as we work remotely, it's so hard sometimes for us to know because our colleagues aren't sitting across the way from us, that being able to write out a team schedule and share those pages with one another has been really successful for a lot of our users. As we jump into each month, I want you guys to see that in each month that there is a view page, there is also a linear page. And what's really nice about these linear pages is You can either look at the month as a snapshot in front of you, or you can write your timeline out as you see here. Each week we have a weekly page, and this page is really designed to kind of help gather your week, get all your thoughts and ideas in one place so that you can better plan the week in front of you and maximize all the time blocks and all the cells of space that you have in front of you, and just be a place that really helps you indicate what is going to be your priorities this week as you move into it. Our daily pages are probably the pages that a lot of people find to be most useful, because we focus on what should have our attention each day. It's kind of the theme for the day. And then we slide into our key 3. These are the 3 big things each day that doesn't matter if you accomplish them at 6 in the morning or at 9 at night. When you accomplish these 3 things, you have moved the needle forward, and you've basically grown towards that vision that you guys kind of wrote out or brainstormed or outlined for yourself earlier in the year. But you do it on a daily basis. One thing new in 2021 is we added these 30-minute time slots. We added health and exercise. We added a spot for meal planning. And like I mentioned previously, you can now type in the pages because all the lines are evenly spaced. Something that a lot of users really get a kick out of in OneNote, you have the ability that you can go ahead and you can open up, especially on the Windows products, you can have 2 side-by-side pages. So what I often will do is I'll have my daily page here, and then I'll have my weekly page over here. So as I'm going through the week, I will brainstorm these activities, these things that I want to accomplish for the week right here. And then as I go through and I plan each and every day, you can see here that I can start to easily navigate between pages. And doing it side by side like this is so helpful for me. I usually do this Sunday afternoons or Sunday nights. I take a half hour and I start to plan out my week, and having a side-by-side view is really cool. If you are only an Apple user, this is not available on the iPad, but I have good news for you. If you use GoodNotes, it still has the ability for side-by-side. So if you're only an Apple user and you think this is a great thing, go ahead, check out our video on GoodNotes and take a look at how GoodNotes might be the application that you want to use with our planner. Other big things that I do quite often when it comes to my planning is you'll see that I'll have a day, and below that day I'll have my meeting. So here I am on Tuesday, and you can see below there I have meeting with Amy. Right here at 10:30 is my meeting with Amy. If I click on that, it'll actually take me right to that page with Amy, and now I have that meeting page. So when we talked earlier about those templates, what I will do a lot of times is I will copy those templates right into my meeting plans under each and every day where they're going to be most effective. And that way, as I move through the week, if I am thinking to myself, oh, I want to talk to Amy about this, or I want to talk to Tim about this, I can jump in that page and I can make a note that says, note, talk about first quarter campaign. So then as we get up and we gear into that meeting, I can go back and I can pull up this meeting page in front of me, and now I remember, yes, I also want to talk about this. There's so many different ways you can use OneNote. You can import files, PDFs, images. You can import Excel documents. It's a really powerful application. Our planner makes it a great application for digital planning and note-taking. So guys, if you like this video and want to learn more about our planner, go ahead, watch dozens of other videos we have. Go ahead, hop on our website, chat with us about any questions you may have, and go ahead and follow us on our journey by liking our page and subscribing to our channel. Share our planner with others that might be looking to dive into digital planning. I'm Brandon Bonerfer, creator and founder of the Key2Success planning system. I hope you join me in my digital planning solution as we move forward together in future videos. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Oh, I sit here and I'm like, oh. You ever have one of those moments? I've had 2 of them. First, I said earlier in the video, I would show you all the different devices and how the planner can be seen on the Surface, the iPad, the Note, and I failed to do that in the video. So I thought, okay, I'll make up for it. I'll do it at the end of the video. So I went through and recorded the whole thing, and it was awesome. Got up and realized I never hit the record button. So this is take 2.